appreciated. Please accept our insincerest apology. Yours insincerely.
I'm so sorry, Miss Flannery.
Well, if you're not, you better be, because I'm docking you $1.
$1? Insincere trust.
Make it 2.
Jimmy, leave me alone.
Personal matter. Not on company time.
Not another $1. Sincere trust. Jimmy, we have nothing more to say to each other.
Still mount!
I didn't ask him to call. I don't want him to call. I don't ever want to see Jimmy Smith again.
Good. Forget the boy, Dillmount. Get yourself a canary.
No canary in a cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free. Cut the cord, if that's the man I once adored. He's nothing but an albatross, no great box, double cross. Forget about the boy, pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's lower than an alley cat, dirty rat, and I'm flat. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't think about him. You can love the blues and kiss goodbye, and with the sun back in the sky, when he comes crawling, I'm not calling, shout hooray and hallelujah. Now me and Mr. Wrong are through. I'll find myself another beau who I know is no go. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about Jimmy, oh Jimmy. have a mo?
A what?
A moment. I'd really love to get a man's opinion on Rudolph Valentino.
Okay.
I mean, in The Sheik, he takes Agnes Ayres by brute force, and she enjoys it. She enjoys it a lot. So, Mr. Graydon, what is your opinion of brute force?
I'm not for it at all. That's not what women really want these days. Give them a man they can trust. Tom Sawyer at 20.
I never read Tom Sawyer. Was he sexy?
He was 12.
Well, if you got it, you got it.
I got it.
Millie, we have to talk about last night.
In case you didn't get the message by my slamming the phone in your ear, let's forget last night ever happened.
You can't be serious.
Leave her alone.
What? Lovely, elbows you got there, Miss Flannery.
On my mother's side of the family, the Boss girls were always noted for their elbows.
I can see why.
My Barney was always partial to them. But then you and him are so much alike. Get out! She never wants to see you ever again!
That can't be true.
You better believe it, Mr. Man.
Millie!
Thank you, Miss Flannery. Peg.
Millie, I hate to bother you at the office.
More research on how the other half lives? I got a taste of it myself last night.
Oh, at Muzzie's party, you mean? Wasn't it heaven? Who knew how soon I'd be plunged into the depths of Hades?
Funny thing about remorse.
Oh, Millie, I feel so dirty. He had this peculiar grin when he went to go shake my hand, only it wasn't my hands he wanted to shake. He
pounced?
I couldn't breathe.
He takes your breath away?
I felt
In the pit of your stomach?
my knees buckled.
Oh, Miss Dorothy, no wonder you couldn't stop him. For all you knew, I was going to marry my boss.
You mean you're not?
I most certainly am. Oh, Miss Dorothy, promise me no man will ever come between us.
As if anyone could take the place of my best friend. But what does this have to do with my audition for David Valesco?
That was this morning. How'd it go?
It was fine until he pounced.
Him too? Boy, you've really been through it.
Do I look like the type of girl who would allow a man to take liberties?
You look helpless, which as far as men are concerned is better. They think they can get away with it. Take a page from my book, Miss Dorothy. Callous up. Higher heels, shorter skirts, and you're not going to like this. Cut your hair.
Cut my hair?
No more little girl lost in the lion's den. What I'm offering you is the fashion equivalent to a whip and a chair.
Ooh, tame the beast.
No time like the present, Miss Dorothy.
John, be a good old scout and bring up my handball court. Reserve me a court for 6:15, will you?
Yes, sir.
Gotta work up a good sweat. Edgy in the gut, tight in the... Oh, sweet mystery of life and my friend.
A handball court for 6:15.
Oh, I know at last the secret of it all.
Handball. Better than that. I'll hold.
I've a very strange feeling I've never felt before. To the kind of a grind of depression.
My heart's acting strangely, it feels rather sore. At least it gives me that impression.
My pulses leap madly without any cause. Believe me, I'm telling you truly.
I'm gay without pulse and sad without hope.
My spirits are truly unruly. For I'm falling in love with someone. Girl, I'm falling in love with someone. Head away. would only love me.
Have you two met? Mr. Graydon, this is Miss Dorothy Brown from the Priscilla Hotel. We're spending my lunch hour at the Madcap Beauty Spot. She's going to have her hair smartly bobbed.
Bobbed with your beauty.
Mr. Graydon, behave.
I bet you could make the moon and the stars behave.
Miss Dorothy's an actress, and I just thought with the way the theater
You
is...
wouldn't really think of robbing some lucky stiff of playing with those adorable curls, would you?
I just thought if she cut her hair...
Chuck it, John, just chuck it.
Mr. Graydon calls me John, you see, because...
Miss Dorothy, I'm going to take you to dinner to try and talk you out of doing mankind such a disservice. May I take the liberty of asking you to dine?
You may.
And afterwards a bit of vaudeville at the Hippodrome. That is, the comics are not on. Their humor can be altogether too ribald for a lady's ear.
Perfect. Millie, I think I'll keep my curls, at least until tonight. Instead, I'm going to find a suitable frock for this evening.
We'll be gilding the lily.
Hush, Mr. Graydon.
Trevor!
Trevor! Till tonight.
7:15?
Sharp!
That Miss Dorothy. Great Scott, that Miss Dorothy. Pretty as a peach and skin to beat the band. Perfect little Pippin.
Perfect.
What a dandy little bundle for a fellow to cuddle.
Dandy.
Say, imagine all that sweet softness in your arms. Oh, yes, well, I'll make dinner reservations at the Plaza, the Candlelook Group. Quiet quarter table for two. I think Miss Dorothy's for the Plaza, don't you? And John, flowers.
There's a florist around the corner from the hotel. I'll order from them.
That's using the old bean. Roses, pink, 2 dozen.
2 dozen.
Long stems.
Long stems.
Low.
On the fat side.
Millie, out here.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
How else can I get to you? Old Elbows has every door barricaded. She says you never want to see me again.
That's what I told her.
Take it back, or I'll jump.
Jimmy, I'm in no mood for this. It's been a rough day.
Can I help?
I don't know, you need a steno? I'm quitting my job. Mr. Graydon isn't available anymore. He's lost his heart too. Talk about your tangled web. He's fallen for a friend of ours.
Miss Dorothy? I'll be.
Bitter? No, Jimmy. Don't blame her. I don't. I really don't. Mr. Graydon either. Love swamped him. We're too young to live a life of hate.
I agree. So let's kiss and make up. Or at least make up. Maybe our kissing wasn't such a good idea.
Or maybe you prefer kissing Miss Dorothy.
What are you talking about?
Don't deny it, Jimmy. I was a little giddy from champagne, but I saw you leaving her room.
What do you think we were doing?
Gee, I can't imagine. Not that I need to, she told me everything.
Then you got your wires crossed. Yes, I went to her room last night. I had to talk to somebody.
An intimate conversation from the looks of it.
As a matter of fact, it was. I've been so confused, Millie. So mixed up. Ever since you tricked me, life's been topsy-turvy. Like now, for instance. What am I doing on a window ledge, hundreds of feet in the air?
Good question. Can you answer it inside, Jimmy? You're making me nervous.
No thanks. I like the view. The world looks different from up here, Millie.
Better or worse?
You tell me.
It's just the same skyline I see every day.
I'm talking 20 stories beneath us. Dozens of buses, hundreds of cabs, thousands of people way down below, wandering to and fro. Tireless people, no time to lose, crowding the avenues and parks, on their marks, racing fast, quite a cast. Millions of people picking two. There could be just like you and me. It used to be way back when, strangers then. I turned the corner, and there you stood. You smile like home to me. Your heart familiar. No use pretending, not that I could. I turned the corner when I met you. I turned the corner, stuck on a dime, like I remember someone long forgotten. No mere flirtation, no more in time. I turned the corner when I met you, when I met you. Was our encounter planned? Destiny's guiding hand. Fortune or fate is grand, the way you make it. Have dinner with me.
All right, a celebration.
Then let's do it upright. Champagne.
Caviar.
Lobster.
A 4-star joint so swank, they don't put prices on the menu.
I got it. Muzzy singing at Cafe Society. We'll go there.
Deal. And Dutch Street.
No.
Yes. We'll pull together what little money we have and spend it on one memorable meal. And if we don't eat again for a month, who cares?
All of the past erased, glorious future fades. Now that my love will never be the same. I turn the corner, feet on the ground, my spirit soared as you appeared before me. I wasn't looking, I didn't look what I found. I turned the corner when I met.
John!
You better get back to work before your ex-lover misses you.
Pick me up at 7?
Pick you up at 7. I turned the corner when I met you. Falling in love with someone, I'm moving on so inside. I never yes, I'm falling in love with someone made to see. I'm sure I could love someone.
Whoa, I need. Whoa, I love you, Miss Dorothy.
It's someone what only love.
Give it up! She loves me. She loves me not.
Tak, Mrs. Maisie.
No. What? Xing Hao?
Con senza data la che le sushi. 上海我能行上海呀，我哪还行上哪？上海上海呀，要要吹，要要演，好我没演，我哪行啊？还我行事啊？那行吧你呐！哦。
Spare me the family feud. It boils down to this. Miss Dorothy or Mama. Everything seems lovely when you start to roam. The birds are singing, they that stray. But wait till you farther away. Things won't be so lovely when you're on your own. Here's what you'll be saying when you're far from home. That's right. Now you're talking. But you know where Taiyang Xiao best.
找我的母亲的床，叫我阳光的精灵上，我的心永远我想想。
Your bet on swear, Calais had come. They'll be from Mrs. Miss for the rest of their years. My man, me.
Sunny and clear lines of heaven. Paradise, the beach is mighty nice. knows to sing. You didn't say we hear from the kitchen.
Hey, we both came up short.
True. Now we know why they don't put prices on the menu. They're chickens.
This is not how I intended this evening to end.
You sure about that?
What's that supposed to mean?
When you want to see a show, you're asking for a night. Is this how you get your fish eggs?
I said I'd ask Muzzy to front us the dough.
She's busy. And it's not like either of us to pay her back. It'll be macaroni in my room until I get my next paycheck. You? Never mind.
What? Go on.
You missed the spot.
Where's the soy sauce?
I'll stick with vinegar. My grandmother's prayers will clean anything. 20 years, mother died. Not for the life of... I'm so sorry, Jeanine. This is a mistake. We're not right for each other. And maybe I'm Greco. I got no blues to sing, to sing. I'm melody for two. Not the ending is near, long as I'm here. Who cares if there's no blues? All that the Yankees lose. Can't be my income tax. Body sign of the tax. No one could ask for more. Dating a candy star. Jackpot has been hit. I'm living through a year. And roll that tap, got found a heart that's new. What a rest of the year, longer than hell with you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and yeah, you too. So happy, dear, long as I'm here with, long as I'm here with you. Thanks, Matilda.
Oh, and Miss Van H, you got yourself a visitor.
Between sets?
This one you'll want to see.
All right. Millie, what are you doing here? It was supposed to be dinner for 2. Now it's dishes for 200.
Let me guess. Jimmy?
And I'm so crazy about him. It almost seems fun. But not a lifetime of it. Not for me. I may be a working girl, but I'm no boo. Who said there's anything wrong with being a working girl?
I was a working girl myself in the chorus, and by the by, I was no fool either.
No. You married well. That's my plan. I've got to stick to it.
Jimmy told me your plan to marry your boss.
Yes?
Love has nothing to do with it.
No, ma'am. I'm a modern.
You're a boo.
But, Muzzy...
Sit down, Millie, sit down. Now, I know you're not going to believe me, but when I first met Mr. Van H, I had no idea he was a real multimillionaire. I really hadn't. He was another one of those darling daddies hanging around the stage door. True, crossed my heart, and he drank beer. Heck, you know, and I truly do prefer beer. Oh, he was a great and wonderful man. Affection, that's what he had. Affection. Well, we became engaged, and Mr. Van H, he gave me this great, big old green glass brooch. And I lent it to my girlfriend one night so she could impress a new beau. Well, as fate would have it, the new beau turned out to be a jeweler. And the green glass brooch turned out to be emeralds. I've got to admit, in this case, I truly did prefer emeralds. But I was heartsick. I thought Mr. Van H had stolen it. So I begged him to take it back and go straight. Well, he just laughed and laughed and laughed. And he told me he really was a real multimillionaire, even if he did not look like one to a girl. And we became married right away. The Tweedums, like I said, while I truly did prefer emerald, we could have made it on green glass. We could have made it on green glass.
Muzzy, you're so worthwhile.
Little Millie, if it's marriage you've got in mind, love has everything to do with it. Oh, they're starting my number. Follow your heart.
simple choice, nothing more. This or that, either or. Marry well, social world, businessman, clever girl, or paint my future on a green glass love. What kind of life am I dreaming of? I say, gimme, 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 that thing called love. I want it, gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I need it, highs and lows, tears and laughter. Gimme happy ever after. Gimme, gimme, that thing called love. Gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I crave it. Gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I'll brave it, thick and thin, rich or poor time. Gimme years and I'll want more time. Gimme, gimme, that thing called love. Gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I'm free now. Gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I've seen a flag, I've seen sorrow. Gimme, Cupid's famous arrow. Gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I don't care if he's a nobody. In my heart he'll be a somebody. Somebody to love me. I need it, that thing called love. I want it. Here I am. Valentine, my bags are packed. I'm first in line. Aphrodite, don't forget me. Romeo and Juliet, they rise up. Sing sparrow, give me that voice, famous arrow. Give me that thing called
Ah, sweet mystery of life, at last I found thee.
Pardon me, sir. My husband and I are trying to enjoy a romantic dinner. It's our anniversary.
18 years.
Beautiful, excuse me. Ah, I know at last the secret of it all.
Sir, I really must insist.
Chuck it, ma'am, just chuck it.
I never! Dexter, come!
Send me up, Trapster.
Mr. Graydon?
Oh, hello, John. More coffee.
Strong coffee.
Not strong enough, not never strong enough.
Not never? Double negative. Mrs. Graydon, what's happened to you?
She stood me up.
Miss Dorothy stood you up? How very strange.
Millie, you didn't leave.
I started to, but
Say,
I'll explain later. Go on, Mr. Graydon.
I went to the Hotel Priscilla to call on Miss Dorothy, and the lady at the front desk
Mrs. Mears.
said that she had checked out. No forwarding address. John, where is she?
I
Something's very wrong.
You expect I'll play something?
She wouldn't check out without telling anyone.
Ethel Pease did. And some other girl when I first moved in. Both of them here one day and then gone the next. Without a word to anyone, except Mrs. Mears.
What do the two girls have in common? Worldly possessions?
Gosh, no, Ethel Pease didn't have a dime, and what's her name was flat broke. And an orphan. Poor thing. So sad to be all alone in the world.
How's that?
Mrs. Mears is always saying that.
Mrs. Mears again.
You don't think.
I do.
You don't mean.
White slavery! Cruel but true. When a girl is all alone in this world and she checks out, who's to question her fate?
But Miss Dorothy isn't all alone in this world.
Certainly not!
She's got us.
When did you last see her at the Priscilla?
I knocked on her door after work, but no answer. Figured she was napping.
Kidnapping, I'd say.
Not if I can help it. I'm calling the police.
Steady, boy! Anything that might arouse Mrs. Mears' suspicions could mean an end for Miss Dorothy.
You're right. What we need is a temporary orphan. Someone who's willing to put her life in harm's way.
I get it. Take the bait, do a Sleeping Beauty, and lead us to Miss Dorothy.
Bingo. I do it myself, but she knows me.
I wouldn't work either after the cane I raised when she told me Miss Dorothy had gone.
Graydon, I don't think either of us would pass this new girl in town.
But I know you would.
I'm coming! Do you have any idea what time it is?
I hope I didn't wake you.
At 3 a.m.? Why would I be asleep? Ugh. Now what can I do for you, Miss... Madam?
The sign says vacancy,
So
I'd like to fill it.
you sure you come to the place?
This is a hotel, isn't it?
Yes, the Hotel Priscilla, a residence for young graduates.
Precisely. I need a room.
Suit yourself. Oh. A nice sunny room just become available.
I can't wait to settle in and start making friends. I don't know a soul in New York. I don't know a soul anywhere, except at the orphanage.
Oh, but assure me that was years ago.
No, not at all. I came straight away from St. Bonaventure's Home for Orphan Children.
Did you walk? Now, if you register Miss Zazu, Rosie, Schmevman?
It's Swedish.
Oh, funny! I think you are finished. Now, before I show you to your room, why don't the two of us get acquainted over a freshly brewed cup of green tea?
Oh, I just met for green tea.
Oh. Hello, Pluto. Butterfly here. I got one for you. Price to sell at $270. $250. A little long in the tooth, but on a dark corner in on a late shift down at Big Mary's Tart Shop in Hong Kong.
You coming?
Make it $150.
Mrs. Maizi.
Mrs. Mears? Dear me, she needs a new headshot. But why are the police after her? White slavery. Oh no! No! Somebody help! Somebody!
I protect you, Miss Dorothy.
May I see that, please? Whoa, yeah, Mr. Ho.
Chinho.
Ching-ho.
Oh no! Ching-ho!
She's coming!
Where's your brother? Your brother! Skip it! Been in this country over a month and you still don't speak a word of English. You are going nowhere, just like that mother of yours. She will rot in Hong Kong before I import her, and you're too pitiful to know it. Go find Ching-ho! Don't worry, Zazu. The ship won't sail without you. Zazu Rosie Schmevman. You can't make that up. Or could you? Let's see. Zazu Rosie Schmevman. Separate the Z's, that's Susan Zori Mesnev. Carry the V, that's Mossy H. Muzzervane. Move the H and that's Muzzy Van Hosmeer. Or can I still call you Mabel?
How do you know my Daisy Crumpler? I haven't seen you since they kicked you out of the chorus.
I was too good for the chorus.
Well, you're slipping. I'm on to your little operation.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, come on. You doped me and stashed me in a cart.
So it's a budget hotel. And what are you gonna do about it? You won't talk for you or going unless you speak Chinese.
The disappearance of Muzzy Van Hosmeer will cause quite a stir.
I'm sorry, what was that? Then Hosmeer? No, I'm sorry, I don't know Van Hosmeer, but I do recall Zazu Schmivman checked in and checked right out of my hotel today. A restless girl, by countless others. Orphans, every one of them, who no one ever misses. When they disappear, comparatory! But I don't have to tell you that. You'll have plenty of time to hear their stories on those summer nights in Hong Kong.
Read it back to me, please.
Van Hosmeer, no, I don't know about Van Hosmeer, but I do recall that Zazu Schmevman mentioned nights out of my hotel stay. Just as thoroughly countless others, orphans, every one of them, who no one ever misses when they disappear completely. I don't have to tell you, you'll have lots of time to hear their stories as you get to know them on those summer nights in Hong Kong. Fastest dog in the nation.
So you mean dropped on me? Hearsay! Inadmissible! Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
Oh, cool.
Bun-boo!
Who to get, girl? Here's get cash. $500, $600, $1,000 for me store.
If you ever want to see your mother again!
You liar! You know bring Amma over. Me English better than you Chinese.
It's over, Mears. Or Crumpler. Or whatever your alias is or is.
Not alias, Jimmy's stage name. But Daisy, is this what you've been reduced to? A character part in a sordid tale of villainy and terror?
Character part! Character part! Try star!
Well, it looks Looks like your show's about to end.
Unless you hand over Miss Dorothy.
Where is she?
Oh, sweet mysteries, what at last I found thee.
Miss Dorothy!
I sing Millie.
But what about me?
Happy luck, Trevor. I thought it was the real thing until Chinko saved me from an unspeakable fate.
I would die for you, Miss Dorothy.
I love that.
Oh, you made her!
Ayo, this is my easy.
Where is she? Don't worry, she won't get far. Right, girls?
That's right. We'd love to chat, but here's got an audition down at police headquarters. One act I'm sure she'll book. And there's a reward. The four of us surrounded the prison full of men.
The quality of mercy is not strength, it draweth us. The giant.
Next.
So going to contingent.
Now, where were we? Before we were interrupted by kidnapping, white slave trading, and the like. Oh, yeah. Will you marry me?
Jimmy,
Answer the question. Will you marry me?
I'll marry you.
Poor as I am?
Poor as you are. Because if it's marriage I'm after, love has everything to do with it. Right, Muzzy?
That's right, Millie. Now, Jimmy, off with the mask.
Mask?
I'm Herbert J. Van Hosmeer III, first Vice President of Van Hosmeer Worldwide Enterprises.
The J's for James.
Ben Hosmeer? As in Muzzy?
My mother.
Stepmother, I'm not old enough to be a mother.
So it was all a lie? The circle line? The paper clips?
It's not far off. The fortune was found in steel.
You're in on this too, Miss Dorothy?
I'm the sister, Dorothy Carnegie Mellon Vanderbilt Van Hosmeer.
You see, every fortune hunter in the hemisphere was after Dorothy, and Jimmy was squandering his time and money on the wrong kinds of women. So I sent the children out with $25 each, and the high hopes that they'd come back with truly, truly sweet partners. And they have. Oh, children, your father would be so proud of you.
So I guess you already have a stenog.
Several hundred, actually.
You included, John. You see, Van Hosmeer Worldwide Enterprises owns a Sincere Trust Insurance Company. I thought I recognized you last night, but, well, John Barleycorn got the better of me. It won't happen again. Congratulations, John. And... Yup.
So you see, Schnuckles, you can marry the boss after all.
Who cares? I found myself a green glass love.
Funny. I found myself an emerald. Have you seen the way they kiss in the movie?
Isn't it delectable?
Steno, I give you once a minute.
Hot off the press, what's at the head, jazzy?
And if you guys don't know what thespian, she just jumped off. Okay. If you don't know what thespian means, it's just someone who does theater. And it's basically an honor society to congratulate high school thespians and for their commitment to theater. So, we can start with the younger ones.
Alright. Hey, Jess. So, I met this girl through band, and she is such a sweet girl, absolutely amazing musician. And come up here, I want to induct you to ITS.
Next up, I'd like to make an induction for someone who I've gotten to know so well, and we basically work together on, we wouldn't have organized sets without her. So Kurt, our stage manager.
Okay, so my induction is for a girl who I met sophomore year. She's one of my best friends, sweetest girl you'll ever meet. I'm falling in love with someone, and it's Elizabeth Cage-Lewis.
For this next induction, me and my friend Mike Simon, I hope you enjoyed his performance. We're going to do this together. And he is a method actor, so he's gonna do this. He's gonna stay in character for this one, and I'm gonna translate. So go ahead, Mike.
这下这人就是我们小西岛的戏，
This kid is literally one of the best guys we know.
他很有戏，人不人我就很好。
He's funny and nice to everyone.
他是一个有天赋的演员和并包出的人。
He's a talented actor, and he helps to build the sets.
我们爱他很多，和我们是如此自豪的话。
We love him so much, and we're so proud to induct
Tom Keller!